Hey everyone, it's Kogi from creativekogi.com, and we are now on day 7 of Not Just Your Basic Granny Square, Cal. It's long rounds. I want to get to it as quickly as possible because I'm very certain I'm going over 30 minutes. So let's start. Okay, then, so we are now on round 25, and yesterday, even though we did go over time, I wanted to really finish that pattern panel because I wanted to show you something new. But the next two rounds of stitches you've done already, I'm now using the white and starting with a standing double crochet in my corner and one double crochet in the same corner. So the corner is no longer 3 double crochets, the corner is now 2 double crochets. Okay, so that's the only thing to remember for this round. And then you work one stitch in every stitch. We are not skipping the hidden stitch. We are simply working one stitch in each of those double crochets from the previous round all the way to the end, and then just remember that your corner is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And I'm going to let you get on with it because it is going to take a while. This blanket's growing. I measured it before we started today, and mine is already measuring at 48 centimeters. So we're almost at half a meter. We're almost, halfway there. And I've got some other interesting rounds coming up with some other variations. I'm really excited about showing that to you. But it is growing. I'm struggling to keep it all on the surface on the table. And I apologize if my hands keep slipping and moving away from where it should be, but it is getting quite difficult to handle. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to sit with this blanket on my lap and see if I can photograph it better. Because I'm quite awkwardly sitting quite awkwardly at the moment, and I still have a bit of a sore back. So anyway, keep going, and I'll catch up with you at the end of this round. Don't end off your yarn because we are going to repeat this round. So yeah, I'll see you at the end, and we'll take it from there. Gosh, it took a while to get this run done. I'm now at the end and I'm going to work the second half of the corner, which is 2 double crochets, but I'm not going to end off my yarn. I want to keep going with the same color. See, I always do that. I catch the tail. So 2 double crochets, and now I'm going to work a half double crochet in that the beginning standing double crochet, and holding that knot to the back. There we go, and I'll see you then on the next round where I will work over that tail. Okay, so round 26, and I'm at that corner. So remember, I worked a half double crochet, which accounts for my chain 2 space. So I'm able to now start in exactly that same spot. Chain 3 to count as my first stitch, and then 1 double crochet in that same stitch. And now I'm going to skip that first hidden stitch. Okay, see what I'm doing? I'm skipping that first stitch, and I will now work a double crochet in each of the remaining stitches. So this time you can see I've got that tail and I'm working over the tail and I'm pulling it quite tightly so that it gets hidden quite nicely in the stitches. Just remember the the corners are now 2 double crochet and not 3, and remember on this round we are skipping that first hidden stitch. I'm struggling a bit today. My hands are completely dry and the stitches are constantly slipping off the hook, and it's oh, it's frustrating me. It really is. Okay, I've had it. I'm going to stop and I'm going to grab some moisturizer, and yeah, sorry, I just have to do this. Otherwise, I can't keep going. I'm just going to get that on, make sure that my hands are not too dry, that I'm dropping the stitches, and give it a quick wipe. It is a bit greasy. And now I'm going to keep going. And oh, the grip is so much better. This grip is so much better. I can now crochet at a more normal speed for me. So I've worked over that tail as much as I could, and then I'm going to just gently pull that until that tail gets hidden. And that's it. Keep going. Don't forget, corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and skip the first hidden stitch. Right, so we're at the end of this round, and I'm going to work 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space. I wasn't sure if I had already made a chain, but anyway, so 2 double crochets in a chain 2, and then I'm going to cut the yarn and do an invisible join, and I'll see you at the beginning of the next round. Okay, round 27 and the last round for today, and I'm not quite sure now whether I should bring in the green or should I bring in this dark blue. I think I'm going to go with green. Yeah, I'm going to go with green just because I haven't used too much of it and I have quite a big ball of green. Okay, so I did promise you a new stitch tonight, or today. I'm sorry, I do the videos at night. And it is your cross double crochet. So all you need to do is in that chain 2 space, you're going to work your standing double crochet and 1 DC. So a 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet corner. Now we're working in every single stitch, but you skip that first stitch and you work a DC in the next stitch. And now you come back to that first stitch and work a DC in the first stitch, creating a little cross. So skip the stitch, work a DC in the next stitch, then come back and work a DC in the skip stitch. And that's your cross double crochet. Can you see it? It's just a little cross. It's lovely texture. It's a simple enough stitch to work through. You just need to make sure that your round has a multiple of or stitches divisible by 2, multiples of 2. And then you can skip a stitch, work a DC in the next stitch, and come back to the skip stitch and work a double crochet. And that is your cross DC. You can have variations of the cross DC where you can have skip a stitch, work 2 and come back. It creates a different type of stitch. I'll see. If we still have rounds available, I will show you a double cross DC. It's one of my favorite stitches so far. I think all of my patterns have it. I just love it. I love the texture. I love the look of it. It is shorter because of the cross. It is a shorter stitch. But yeah, I like it. So we're going to work a a cross DC across this row to the end, and then in our corner we will work a 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and keep going, and I will then see you at the end. I know I've taken liberties now because I've gone well over 30 minutes that I said I would try and keep to, but I so badly wanted to introduce you to a new stitch tonight. And I know it's Friday and the weekend's coming up, so you can always catch up. And for those of us who are working from home, I have a feeling that we probably will finish off a little bit earlier today. We generally do on a Friday. So yeah, so I just wanted to really give you the stitch, and I apologize for going over the time. Tomorrow we will stick to 2 rounds. So for the next few days we will just do 2 rounds, and yeah, and then eventually we'll have to do 1 because it is getting big, it's growing. But how beautiful is that stitch? Look at that, it looks amazing. I think the green was the right color. I'll bring in the dark blue on the next rounds. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So yeah, keep going and I'll see you at the end. so having gone a full 20 minutes over, I should have actually kept this round for tomorrow. But anyway, now you know how to do the stitch, and I really so badly wanted to show you this round. So we're at the end. I'm going to do 2 double crochet, and now I'm going to work a half double crochet in that standing double crochet because I want to use the same color on the next round. I'm not going to get carried away and start the next round now. So just to hold that in place, I'm going to chain 3 just for my beginning stitch of the next round and just pull a long loop through. But there we go. How awesome is that cross, do you see? Tell me it was worth showing it to you tonight. Um, I'm sorry for going over the time, but oh, I love this stitch. I do. But anyway, that's it. It's the end of day 7, and I'm now going to see you tomorrow. Thank you and take care. Goodbye.